And I'm sure Haskell will be leaning on Fox quite a bit this evening with her D1 experience and being used to playing in these big-time environments as Lily Meister fights for a second chance opportunity with the...
It's been steady as you can be the last 2 games, 11 points, 5 rebounds. Here's Fandel, corner 3. Meister the rebound, and nice dish to Evans for the lay-in.
They're giving her an easy shot.
Fox on the dribble, had it knocked away. Ends up back in the hands of Penn. Long 3, off the mark. Rebound to Samaya Nichols. Nichols on the run. Through the lane, to the hoop, and 1.
They don't want to have to go against the Haskell zone on a regular basis. They're going to have to get stops on the defensive end and then push it in transition before. I tell you what, there's not many places across the country where that's happening in December. Just some incredible footage of seeing Haskell cut down the nets there last year, and what a great way.
Jayhawk bench getting a bucket. Nice feed from the dear El Tayeb.
The freshman Tatiana Brown going under that screen, just giving a little bit of space for her to be able to gather herself and knock down that 3-point.
Kick out to Harshaw for 3, and that's pure. Brittany Harshaw has come out firing off the bench. And did have a 28-point performance earlier in the season. Here's a shot from Keely Parks from the corner in the middle for Kansas. Haskell gets the basketball back. They're trying to work inside now. Meister with the block shot on Murray.
Libby Fandel, Keely Parks, and Tati Brown had a fantastic outing against Denver. It's a great time to see your freshman core.
Throws it up top to Astorga. Astorga still on the bounce. And as it's stripped away by Parks, Kansas back the other way, 3-on-2. Parks stops from 15, can't hit. Put-back buckets up and good for Lily Meister. You were mentioning kind of the freshman class. You can also see a nice give and go from Brown, Canessa, Copeland, Harshaw, and El Tayeb back into the Kansas lineup. Stolen away, and here comes Canessa on the dribble. Takes it back, the point guard for Haskell. Gets it off to Fox, her 3 is missed. And Brown the rebound. Up court, nice run out and basket for Brittany Harshaw.
Fantastic job by Brittany Harshaw using that long stride of hers to, man, really
wing, corner. She's gonna hit all the spots on the floor. Dufine answers the other way for Haskell.
Nice job there by Flint, recognizing her one-on-one matchup against El Tayeb in the...
Wyatt Canessa beats the buzzer, beating the halftime horn. Up and good, and the Jayhawks. And they're their defending conference champs as well. Driving down the lane is Astorga. Got the shoulders passed and drives in with the left hand. And
Nichols couldn't help herself being that open, which is rarely the case, as she's oftentimes covered up by 1, if not 2 defenders.
And Dufine missed the shot. Back the other way comes Kansas in transition. Evans spins and hits.
Not only step up and embrace a change of role, but to lead a group, as Lia Canessa often does with that second unit. As we see her there with a great pitch-ahead pass to
here, El Tayeb. There's El Tayeb on the offensive end, though. Look at the catch in traffic there. And up with the left hand to Stevens. In the corner now, Dufine. Blocked by Brown. Trying to get a 3-point attempt up. Tatiana Brown with the rejection. Harshaw the drive, guarding on the perimeter. Well, Haskell inbounds, under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Thrown up top, but Copeland is the closest to it. And here's the easiest basket she'll ever get. Running the floor on the hoop.
Looked like just a little bit of a miscue there by Fox. And
first field goal for Copeland, who has 7. 5 of those previously at the free throw line. Canessa up ahead. Harshaw with the lay-in, her first bucket here in the second half, and that matches a career high. Jayhawks get the opening possession of the fourth quarter. Lily Meister off the offensive glass, off the miss from Evans. Meister, season high 14 points, 9 rebounds as well for Meister in solid minutes. And the starting role tonight for Kansas, the transfer from Indiana. Back the other way comes Flint with the inside bucket for Haskell.
Great job by Flint there with the difficult catch and finish over Meister for both of those.
Parks on the drive, slipped through with the left hand. She's one of those freshmen, Wayne, that you can see is starting to get more and more. Certainly been more comfortable on the defensive end of the floor and finding her shots when appropriate on the offensive end. Fox the bucket for Haskell.
Yeah, nice finish here by Fox. And Keely Parks, you know, she's a coach's kid, and so she has a great IQ and feel for the game, which is only going to develop as the season goes along for her.
Elle Evans strains the three, her first made three of the night.
They stopped there at the end of the bench and did not proceed into the locker room for any further medical attention as Elle Evans draws attention to her three-point shooting total.
Practice about a week ago, and they were running through the shooting drills. Lydia Fandel, add her to that one as well. They were, but at one end of the floor was Evans and Harshaw, and they were taking all the spots on the floor, and they had a certain amount of time in which they could shoot.
And let's clarify that. You would take them to shoot for you, not you would take them as in take them on.
Yeah,
because,
not a chance.
Okay.
Not a chance.
Yes.
Not a chance. But watching the two of them. Haskell looking to bring in 5 new players at the next dead ball. Parks gets the three in front of the Jayhawk bench. Fandel on the drive. Through the lane, uses the window. And Fandel off the dribble, gets the bucket. Keely Parks switching speeds, now gets to do El Tayeb trailing in the lane. And the Jayhawks have hit 100.
They're all the type of right threes that you want to have a team take. So when you take the right threes, it gives you a better opportunity to make threes.
Brown still can't get on the board. Just a pair of free throws there, pick and roll again.
And as I had mentioned earlier at the start of the matchup, it's really about community supporting each other as we see a nice three-point shot there by Lily Smith. So many ways, and how cool is it to see multiple Division I schools to step up and assist in that, as you see Kansas City getting involved, and then Oral Roberts, which leaned real heavily on her, but then to be able to give her a little bit of rest.
Green beat the shot clock by just getting the rim on the, and that will do it. Kansas winning the non-conference matchup. There was much more than basketball tonight. They're playing crosstown Haskell tonight